Hello and welcome to this episode of Sunday Special. I am Raghav. Multitasking is today a very common thing, and it is most of the times seen as a very positive attribute or a positive feature of a person, and people say that I am good at multitasking and they say it with a very positive tone. Now, I am not against multitasking, but let us go a little deeper and understand what exactly is multitasking. Now, when we say multitasking, it is actually not that our minds or we can do multiple things at the same time. It is just that we make ourselves switch between multiple tasks or multiple things at very short duration. So this is multitasking, because if you study and analyze, our minds and brains are not actually built or do not actually work in a way that you can focus on multiple things at the same time, but you can switch between multiple things at very short time intervals, and this is what we normally call as multitasking. Now, there are some situations where multitasking is good and important, and there are some situations where you don't have an option. Suppose you are at your home and you are taking care of your kid and you are cooking, and then you are also watching TV and you also have to take up phone calls. Now, in this way, you have to do multitasking or switch between different tasks very quickly, which is fine and okay. But then the reason I'm creating this video is that today this has become a norm, and we are into this mode all the day and in our entire lives, whether we are at our job, whether we are eating, whether we are talking to someone, if we are with our family, whether we are exercising. We are always in this mode that we can switch between tasks, and we allow everyone and everything to disturb us or change our focus, or we create an environment where we cannot actually focus on one thing at a time. Now, this thing, multitasking, is a huge killer of productivity. The only thing that I want to suggest you is you do whatever you have to do, but in the entire day, take out just 2 hours where you can focus completely on your goals, on your most important work of the day, on whatever you have to achieve. And you can take out these 2 hours any time of the day as per your schedule and your comfort. It can be early morning hours, it can be late night hours, or somewhere in between the day, whenever you are, you can take it out. And during this duration, switch off all your notifications, switch off your email, switch off your Facebook and any other social platform or communication tools. And also you can put your phones on DND or do not disturb. Now, you may say that I may be expecting some important call, or if some of my family members call me, I need to take their call. In that case, you can have a setting. Now, today, every one of us is using smartphones, and in your smartphone, there is a setting that you can put some of your contacts, like your family members, as favorite contacts. You can mark them as favorite, and in do not disturb settings, you can say that only allow calls and messages from my favorite contact, so that you can only receive their calls and messages but not anyone else. And it is very, very important that you have this time at least for some hours in the entire day where you can work with full focus, full commitment, full dedication towards your most important things and towards your goals. And you will see the difference from the very first day. You try to do this for just 2 hours and you will see how much you are able to achieve, and then you will realize that multitasking is a huge killer of productivity. I just want to suggest you that please try this, and in the comments let me know how did you feel after the first day of work. And I will meet you in the next episode of Sunday Special. Thank you for watching.